Hi everyone, welcome to Dutch Shelf. Here today in Biggleswade for the Bedford Model Railway Society's 2024 exhibition. Well, a warm welcome to the Streeton School in Biggleswade. Let's head over to this first one. I've got Devon Road Power Motive Depot. Nice turntable down here with the roundhouse. Presented by the East Bedford Model Railway Society. You can see the coaling station over the back there. And love the use of the turntable here. There's like an ex-turntable that's been converted. Let's catch this loco. Now, probably had a sequence a little bit, but I filmed a video on old carriages that I bought at one of the exhibitions, and one of those I'm planning to repurpose as a club yard, or a clubhouse should I say, and this one over the back here been repurposed as a cafe. So yeah, that'll be coming up on the channel if it's not already there in a few days time or a few weeks time. Further use here of, I guess, some scrap wheels that are repurposed on a piece of track there. It's very effective actually, I like the idea of that. And hopefully the camera's picking up on a lighting package on here. Obviously the signalling down on the track. Down at this end we've got a lovely engine shed, but behind, I'm just picking up on the lorry here, with the lights on the cab, obviously awaiting a load of a loco to go on there. I do wonder if the rails are electrified on there.
Just needed a rest, yeah.
Another loco just coming through. Quick shot over here of the fiddle yard. The loco's there waiting to go into service. Yeah, indeed a very nice layout. And lots of detailing, lots of scenery. Right, this one is Docklands goods depot, O-gauge layout. I'll just pan along and get an idea of the layout size. Quite narrow layout, but extremely lovely detail on here. You see all the dock buildings along the back there. Just struggling with a coupling here, but move down to the locos. It's nice to see a multiple level layout again, even with this being a very narrow layout. Having the second level here gives a certain depth and yeah, quite a perspective to the whole thing. And just picking up on the bus on the second level here, and the raised signal box. Very effective. Very effective indeed. Presented by the Luton Railway Club. Right, the layout here is Withermarsh Old Town, 009 gauge. Extremely effective. Again on multi-level with various loops of track. And the more you look at it, the more detail you see. There's so much on here. Fantastic quayside scene here with the grass, but it's little details. If I just zoom in here, can you see the way the water is coming out the side there into the river? Just very, very effective. You've got the horse and cart at the top there. And then these low relief buildings. Sorry, my camera pans in and out very quickly. And then down the front of the layout here, the sheep on the hillside. And again a couple of low relief buildings on the side. Just to add a little bit of depth to the layout. And again, just mentioning the detail here. If you look over the back here where the bridge comes across, and then the allotment in the garden, really, really nicely done. Let's catch this loco going past. The other couple of things I just want to point out on this layout, the rock face at the back here, absolutely exquisite, but also just down here, the brickwork. Must have been absolutely painstaking. Just catch the detail of the town scene. Yeah, wonderful layout. Just look at the wash behind the boat here. It's so effective. And the swans landing down here. Right, this is the Friends of the National Railway Museum, and they've got a couple of locos going back and forth. Got the rocket at the top there. Really lovely model that is. And the other one down here, I believe is Copper Knob. Very nice indeed. So just talking to the gentleman here, these a rocket is actually from the Dapol kit. There's actually one of them sitting just here, and at the top here you can see a couple more of the Dapol kits. One is the rocket as it is in the Science Museum now, and the other model about 3 years after this one that is shown. And Copper Knob down here is actually completely scratch built. Now I stood here for a while scratching my head over how these are motorised, because I do have one of the Dapol kits to do, and I thought, well, you know, this would be a good thing to do. And after not managing to see how it's done, the gentleman pointed out there's actually a tiny little wire running adjacent to the track that's pulling the loco back and forth. So an absolutely superb idea, and extremely effective. Right, well, this layout is New Walmington Pier, and again shows what can be done if you've only got a small amount of space. 009 track here, and you can see the tram making its way along the pier. And then at the end of the pier, have all the promenaders there, and the carousel. Very nicely done. And if I just pan down this way, you can see at the bottom here, people sunbathing in the bathing hut. Very nice indeed. I'm just going to zoom in on the end of the car here. Look at the detailing on there. That's exquisite, isn't it? Well, an extremely beautiful layout here, Warren Hill, and really liking the foreground scenery here. The trees, just going to come down behind the perspex, just so hopefully not too much reflection. You can see the pigs and the tree here without the branches on. Let's catch this engine movement. A lot of sound effects on this layout. You can hear the chickens and the sound of the engine. Again, the use of another scrap carriage there, this one time the waiting room on the platform. And lots of different bits of detail on here. Just looking at the moss growing on the edge of the platform there. And I'm just going to pad along to this truck. You see the tarpaulin over the car there. Now, I've had to go with using shrink wrap and bring that up on the channel soon, hopefully. On one of the old carriages that I had in a box, put a tarpaulin over the end of it using a bit of shrink wrap with varying degrees of success. Again, just picking up on the scenery at the front here in the foreground. You can see the pond here with the ducks on there. Let's pick up the loco movement again.
But it says Dunwich. Use a card.
Now, I've already mentioned the pond, but just to the other side of the tree here, there's a couple of guys cutting a log. Hopefully that's coming out on the camera. Wonderful sound on this loco. I say every time, certainly larger size, the O gauge, something I should be getting into. And they've got all the sheep on the far side of the layout there. And just there's a fiddle yard over the back here. I'll just pan over the top, and then in front of the fiddle yard, just a little bit of scenery here. And you see the welder at the far end there. Lovely Warren Hill. Right, that's this layout, it's Wilford Road. This is by the Biggham Model Railway Club. Layout's certainly quite a size. If I pan down, try not to get people in the shot. You can see the length of the platform here is huge, and lots of detail on here. Over the back you can see the allotments there, and at the end the steps from the platform coming up to this bridge, and then down at this end the goods yard. make my way down to the corner, try and get some shots of the locos coming round. Yeah, down at this end, some wonderful detail in here. Look inside the building here with it all lit up. Let me pan in. As I say, my camera doesn't pan in slowly, so I'll just zoom in and out. You can see it's all lit inside there, and yeah, really nicely done. The building's lit up here. We've got the signal box. The top half isn't lit, but bottom half's all lit up, and you've got the shed on the back of the goods yard. Over there is just catch this other loco movement. Southern loco going through. So moving along the layout, again, this platform, just look at the size of it, running all the way through here, and just pointing out the lights that are all lit on there. So a little bit of going in phase with the camera there, a little bit of a flicker on the lights, unfortunately. And some loco movements over the back. I do like the coaling yard here, and see the wagon just teetering on the edge there where it's been loading the coal into the tender. Just to give you some idea of this layout and the size of the fiddle yard, and watch some of the locos coming in. Absolutely superb. Unfortunately, I seem to be going in and out of phase with one of the lights at this end. Yeah, hopefully it's not too distracting. And at the far end, we've got the turntable here. Got the austerity loco just moved on to the turntable. You see the turntable turning there. And then further down, another signal box. And the engine sheds. This is loco. Wonderful layout here. Let me just try and pan down the front of it while there's not too many people here. And as I say, Wilford Road, quite a sizable layout, and yeah, very nice indeed. Right, we've got top yard. So this layout is picture framed, as you can see. Again, showing what you can do if you've not got a great deal of space. Now, I've seen this one a couple of times. I think the grass on it is extremely well done, and I'm absolutely fascinated by these crossover points. I hope you'll agree. Yeah, very effective layout indeed. Lovely, very effective layout here. Boghampton. Just catching the loco movement there, and I'll just pan down the layout. Just looking at this loco and the lighting inside the cab, very, very effective from where I'm standing. Don't know if it's coming out on the camera. Yeah, unfortunately I can see in my viewfinder that I'm still picking up a light from somewhere, so again apologies that it's flashing and strobing. Hopefully not too distracting. Now at the end here we have the fiddle yard, but over the back the layout is all PC controlled. You can see here a laptop and some form of sensor picking up on the locos there. Quite a intricate lighting package as well. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera there, but obviously the signals are all the signals are in action. If I just pan down this way, you can see the tint of the green light there and the red light on this side.
I'm not supposed to be on here.
And then further down we've got the platform scene, all very effective. And here, reballasting work occurring on this siding, and you can see the works team there reballasting the track. Does seem a running theme today. There's another one here. Can't read what it says on the side, but maybe I'll pick it up in the editing. But again, another coach being used as a shed or a buffet or something. Maybe a waiting room on the platform here. And just to repeat, the reason I'm picking up on these is I've just completed a video which will be on the channel soon. I bought a box of scrap coaches, and I've tried to repurpose them, and as I say, that's coming up on the channel in the next few weeks. Three sets of crossovers here, and the points make quite an interesting section of track. And final loco movement. I've got the Great Northern Railway Society here with a stand and all these different publications here that are available. Some really interesting ones here that, yeah, if you're interested, I'm sure there's a website. There is, it's www.gnrssociety.com, and I'm guessing all of these publications will be in there. Okay? Yeah, go for it. Right, we have here Abbey Street. I'm just going to pan along the layout to start with and give you some idea of the size. Down the front here you can see the levers on the lever frame controlling all the points and signals. Really lovely done layout. Some very nice detail on here. And the gentleman's just invited me to film through the tunnel, so there's a couple of shots here of from an unusual angle looking back towards the crowd and the detailing that you wouldn't normally see on the layout. Right, running in the DMU, what an exquisite model that is. That's a lovely scale. Yeah, I like that a lot. Really nicely done buildings here. I mean, look at the mill house on here with the way the slatting is done on the wood, and then contrasting into the brick on the building here, all low relief, and down onto the corrugated iron at this end. We just pan across. And again, more contrast. We've got the red brick there, and then right at the end, the ruins. And then again, the ruins here, with again another contrasting brick surface. And then let me just pan further along, down by this brickwork. See the detailing in the street scene at the end here. And then the building along the front is all cut away, showing the interior scenes of the platform. And you see the DMU in there. Hopefully it's not too reflective. But yeah, very nice indeed. Right, I'm going to do my best to capture this because it's very dark in here and it might be a bit of reflection. I think all you're seeing is my hand, but in there is Guy Fawkes, demolition contractor, written on the sign, and some barrels there. Lovely detail. Hopefully the camera's picking up the signal changing. At the moment it's red. Let's switch it over to green, and we've got the green signal there. Yeah, really nicely detailed. And again, being controlled by the lever frame just at the end here with the little switches. Nicely done. Just picking up here the switches, that these are literally mounted on toggle switches, these little levers. Yeah, such a great idea. Again, more detail inside the building here, and just panning further down, just want to pick up on the detailing on the engines here. Absolutely beautifully weathered. Very, very nice. Right, this one's Tedburn St Mary from the West Herts Model Railway Society, and this one we saw a couple of weeks ago at the Erith show. Again, I can see the slight flickering here because it's picking up strobing with the light, so again, apologies. This was a layout a couple of weeks ago with the smoke or steam from inside the tunnel. Hillside on this is very effective, with the sort of walkway there and the people walking up the hillside, and then panning down across the goods yard here. You see the coal stores across the bridge that would normally have the smoke or steam coming out onto the town scene at the back here. And yeah, very, very nice detailing on here.
Take a picture of that.
Got it!
You got it?
Oh, and I'm on my looking out for another something else now.
Oh, right.
Excuse me.
Although you know the brake pads are on here. Just let it run through.
That is very effective indeed.
Oh.
I like that idea.
Just for you, that was.
Again, just capturing the detail of the town scene at the back here, and just pointing out all the buildings lit up. Really nice. I think I picked up on the welding last time at Erith in the Nissen hut, and I've just spotted the campfire at the top there. Hopefully that's coming out. And again, another wagon, repurposed wagon, some sort of shed sitting on blocks there. Yeah, wonderfully detailed layout.
These things have been done since what they've been done. No, I don't want to disregard what they're doing, but obviously they're not the be all and end all.
It's also nice to see a layout on 2 levels. As I said before, gives a very nice perspective to the view. Gives a real depth to the layout as well. And the people sitting on the edge of the pillbox here, and the old tractor ties to the side, and see the smoke again from the tunnel. The loco appears. Indeed, very effective layout. This is Tedburn St Mary. We stand here from the Model Bus Federation, the world's leading organisation for bus modellers and collectors. And you can see here, right down the bottom, we've got the Model Bus Federation.org.uk is their website. And I'll just do a few shots of the models. Got some beautiful models here. I'll just pan across to these ones. Okay, so out here, Streeton Way. I think I saw this one at Gaydon, at the Gaydon show earlier in the year. Or, well, it would have been last year, October last year. Now look at the lathe in the back of this wagon. Yeah, that's quite a nice detail, that one. I like that. What a great idea. And you see the goods shed over the back there, all lit up. And the low relief houses, again, all with their lights. Yeah, very effective. Got the turntable at the end here, and just come down this way, catch maybe the engine motion. Look at the little line side shed here with the bike leaning against it. In the foreground we've got the sheep on the hillside, the signal box all lit up. Let me zoom in so we can get the detail inside there. You see the lever frame. Yeah, very nice indeed. And I do like the engine shed. Beautiful model that is, and with the water tower in front. Very nice layout indeed. Right, this lovely little layout is French's Mill. So picture frame layout. Again, showing what you can do if you haven't got a lot of space. The picture frame on this got a little sort of hessian backing around it, which makes it quite nice. And as we come down inside, yeah, the perspective on it is superb. You can see the wonderful grass that they've put on here. I'll just catch the loco going past. Yeah, lovely engine that. Catch it going past the pond. Almost catching the reflection there. See the low relief house here with people sitting outside. And right at the back there, some nice scenery. What a great little layout. What a layout here from St Neots Model Railway Club. You can see the sign there, Kimbolton. Looks like an old station sign. And yeah, quite a sizable layout this one. Running all the way down that side, through the platform here, and then further down this way. Got a fields down at this end, with all the sheep there grazing. Then through the bridge, into the platform again, the allotments over the back there. Really lovely detail on here. Beautifully done. Cattle pens over the back, and then further down we run into the hops down at this far end. Let me just walk down and you see the hops field there. What a great idea that is. That looks like it is just a Hessian mat, but so effective. Yeah, I like that indeed. What a great idea. Right, we have here the Dunwich Tramway, and yeah, a layout on a very small footprint. As you can see, it's an O-gauge layout, a shunting yard here, and extremely effective. So I'll just pan up while we're waiting for the loco, to give you an idea of what the footprint is. You can see it's here with a small fiddle yard at the end, and some exquisite stock on here. H&A models here, lots of modelling kits, yeah, detail kits here for the coaches there, got the plastic styrene strips, a lot of Parkside Pico models, and your Kitmaster Dapol kits at the end here. Some of the Slater's wagons. Yeah, lots of stock there. This is H&A Models, and you can see up the top there, www.hamodels.net. Very nice layout here, Sandside Quarry. Again with a multi-layer, gives quite a good perspective on the setup. Let's film the loco movement. Some really nice detailing in here. Look at the little pallets down here where the in-loco's moving. The digger and the scrap in the waste skip. There's oil around the oil drum, and just looking at the brickwork here, hopefully the camera's picking it up, but the little green moss running down the brick. Little bits of detail that really do add to the layout. Well, there you go, very nice indeed. That's Sandside Quarry. Well, I'll have a go at pronouncing this. Let's try Donnersbachkogel. I'm sure that's totally wrong, but at least I've given it a go. Beautiful layout here. Loving the detail all over the place. And just to give you some idea of the size of the layout, at this end we've got a turnaround loop that climbs up a hill, and then as I pan down we come through the station and then down towards this end or another tunnel, and then again trying not to get people in the shot on the other side there, give you some idea of the size of the layout. You can see the turnaround loop and indeed the fiddle yard. Now just looking over the turnaround loop at the end here, I'm just going to pan across onto the little hillside scene, and hopefully there's a little loco going to appear. There it is. Wonderful. If I come round here, again just showing the size of the layout, absolutely huge, and get a really good shot of the fiddle yard. And the turnaround loop at the back of the layout. Coming back across here, you can see the loco going round at the back of the layout, and the main line continues through this rock face wall at the end. Very nice indeed. Really liking the trees on here and the rock work. Really nicely finished. And you see the large rock on the top there. Beautifully done. Let's just catch this loco. Those that watch the channel know that I run Marklin 3 rail, and yeah, very fond of this type of stock. Well, what a great exhibition. I've been here a good few hours, had a good look round, and some fantastic layouts, and as always, many thanks to all the exhibitors and organisers. A great show. And with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. If you enjoyed the video, then please do give it a thumbs up, and why not check out the channel? Lots on there. If you can subscribe, I'll be really grateful. And with that, I'll just say thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.